Peace collectives. How y'all doing? I hope all is well with you. Collective, we're gonna jump right into the reading to see what it is that you need to know. I posted individual signs. I'm gonna be posting the rest after this video. So I have Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Leo, and Virgo. Oh, and Cancer. I have them. I have you guys left. So if you are interested and you are the rest of the signs, Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Libra, and Scorpio, those are already posted. All right. But let's go ahead and get into it, collective. See what it is that you need to know. Okay. Every time I get on here, I'm like, get on up, get on the scene. Maybe that's maybe that's my theme song, y'all. Get on up, get on the scene, get on up like a sex machine. Get on up, get up. Let's get into it, collective. See what it is that you need to know. Clear messages for the collective. This is a general love reading, so only take what resonates to your situation, collective, and leave the rest. All right. Clear messages. All right. What does the collective need to know about what's coming towards them in love? All right. At the bottom of the deck, we got distance. I believe Scorpio had that card in their reading. You could be connected to a Scorpio. Clear messages for the collective. You or someone that look, limit. This was in Scorpio's reading. You could be strongly connected to a Scorpio. You could be the Scorpio chemistry. Someone is literally, they're maxed out of something. They're tired of waiting, or they're tired of holding back. Someone is ready to express something. Okay, shallow. It tried to fall in reverse, so someone could be wanting to go deep. But outside of that, something is very surface level, like someone is only showing you the surface of what it is that they really are. You don't even know how dark something is or how far someone can go. This is a karmic connection for some of you, or a very codependent connection with dark attachments and spiritual connection. Loss. Humble. Wow. All right, let's get into it, collective. See what it is that you need to know. Longing. All right. All right. Someone is definitely feeling the pain. So they're not really showing a lot. They're not showing a lot of their emotions, even though they're hurting. Okay. Someone has a lot of boundaries up. They may feel like there's a reason for it. Okay. With the consequences in energy here as well. Someone may feel like what's happening, the loss of this connection, or how they're feeling about the loss of the connection is because it's their consequence. This could be you or the person that you're connecting to. All right. Why is limit here for the collective? Why is limit here for the collective? You know what song I'm hearing? For some of you, this could be someone that you've been over with. All right, and I'm hearing that song. How did you get here? Nobody's supposed to be here. Somebody like gave up on love. I tried that love thing for the last time. My heart says no, no. All right, y'all, let's get into it. Nobody's supposed to be here. All right, but you came along and changed my mind. All right, at the bottom of the deck, you got the King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. All right, doesn't have to be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They could be, but this is strong energies of someone knowing their feelings, knowing what they feel. Someone is feeling something really, really deeply, and they're like reaching their boiling point. Okay, tell me about this limit for the collective. Why is limit here? Nine of Wands. Yeah, they're holding strong. You could be dealing with a fire sign. The World card, that's about to come to an end. to some struggle or having to fight. Tell me more about limit. Knight of Cups. What I'm saying is true. All right. Somebody's been holding back on wanting to communicate their feelings to you, to the Empress. Okay. Ten of Wands and the Sun card. Even though something feels like a bit of a load or burden, or they're tired, they're still going to acknowledge or give some sort of clarity. You know, hmm. Look at the Sun behind the Knight of Cups. hmm Tell me about the Nine of Wands. Tell me about the Nine of Wands for the collective. Tower with the Sun. Yeah, someone is magician. You could be connected to an Aquarius, a Scorpio, or a Leo. Strong fire energy. Doesn't necessarily have to be. You could be any of those. But I feel like someone is definitely feeling what it is that they're feeling, and I feel like it's like reaching its boiling point. You know, when you boil in water, it starts like this little tiny bubble, like a little simmer, and then it's like when you turn the fire up, it's like roaring, boiling heat, hot water. That's what's happening here with this person. Okay. All right, tell me about the Knight of Cups. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. What is this? That's the Moon card. Look, what I say, they were hiding, right? I feel like they were hiding their feelings, just keep only showing what it is that they are feeling surface level. This could be you, collective, okay? Only showing what they feel on the surface level, not really telling you what it is that they have in store. Okay, you may be completely blind, or someone is like very, very indecisive about the longevity of the connection, and this could be because they're trying to mask their feelings. Maybe they're trying to avoid some type of rejection. Okay, maybe you have boundaries up. Okay, ooh, wow, because there's conflict here. There's something that can cause a conflict in the connection between the King and Queen of Wands. There's conflict, there's trouble in paradise, either between the two of you or a third party, interference here. There's always three people in the Five of Swords in most tarot decks. All right, and that could be with the Moon energy, a third party, an interference. We saw that with the dark attachment, with the bad influences. Bad influences are dark attachments, and also third parties. Okay, so that could be something that could be interfering in a connection, and that could be why this person hasn't really expressed themselves and only showing you a lower level of them, or a surface level of themselves. And I don't know why I said lower level. So this person could just be talking to you in, like, lower level, surface level needs, right? Like, I want to see you so we can kind of like, enjoy each other bodies, or just um, reaching out every now and again, not really talking on a consistent basis. So the relationship, the foundation between you and them can be, stronger, can develop. Something is keeping the relationship in this struggle mentality. All right. Tell me about shallow. What's happening in this energy? Superficial, boredom, blank. I heard you're bored. Maybe you're tired of waiting. And this could be what this lost energy is, collective. Maybe you're tired of waiting for this person. You maybe have waited too long for this King of Cups to come in towards you. You may know this person feels something for you. Tell me about the shallow energy here. The nine, ooh, the Ace of Cups in reverse. Tower. Yeah, you're tired of waiting. Tell me more about shallow. Nine of Pentacles. You could be connected to a Virgo. Yeah, look at that. Virgo. Hmm. Isn't that odd? Because this person is showing up with shallow as an energy, and we were talking about it showing up. It tried to go in the reverse. Speaking of, maybe someone is wanting to go deep, but they may be hiding it. You could be going someone that you're connecting to, or you are doing this, going deep, but not really showing how deep you're going, right? Ooh, tell me about and this could be within yourself, right? Like, I'll just focus on myself, not really showing anyone on the outward approach about what's going on with you. Pouring self love into yourself. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. or this is a person that you're connecting to. Something about the Ace of Cups. Yeah, Page of Wands. Some of you may be receiving this communication from some type of communication from a Page of Wands. If this is not communication coming to you, Scorpio, this is like you being spoken to by your whoever it is that you pray to, right? Your spirit guides, God, um, Jesus, whoever it is that you pray, Buddha, whoever it is that you pray to, right? This is just because the Page of Wands is a very spiritual card where you kind of like go after the things that bring you the most abundance, right? And this is based off the things that you have a lot of passion for, things that you want to build and be creative regarding, all right. And I feel like a lot of this is pouring that into yourself, right, on a spiritual level. You may be being encouraged to go deeper. If this is not you, this is the person that you're connecting to, possibly a Virgo. All right, tell me about the Nine of Pentacles. Excuse me. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles. The Four of Swords. Yeah, Four of Wands. I feel like for some of you collective, the person that you're connecting to, if this shallow energy is them, they are being encouraged to go a little bit deeper. There's something that they need to see. Four of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune and the Empress. There's a Three of Swords that's followed behind this as well with the Nine of Swords. I do feel like someone may be dealing with a lot of anxiety. And some things are, how do you say, irrational fears. Okay. Not saying that they're not real, but some of these things are irrational fears, and it will require you to go, you or the person that you're connecting to go deeper within to kind of get an understanding with that Hermit energy that we saw, kind of get an understanding of what it is that you want, because there's a lot of contemplative energy that's coming from either you or the person that you're connecting to. What's the Four of Swords? What's the Four of Swords? Four of Wands, yeah. Where's the collective here? Where's the collective in this energy? You may need to decide what it is that you want. Six of Pentacles, you're ready to give and receive. All right. With the Six of Pentacles. So this is your person that you're connecting to. Someone that is very withdrawn, collective. And I feel like what they need to do is kind of like do some soul searching here, doing some reflection on what it is that they are truly passionate about and what it is that they're trying to, because someone is not being creative about their wants and their desires, is what I'm seeing with the Ace of Cups in reverse. Um, the Ace of Cups is an urge to put some self-love into yourself. So if you're dealing with someone collective, they're trying to be a bit of an avoidant, right? So they could be a workaholic, focusing on things that bring them abundance, trying to get their money right. But even then, is with this loss here, this person is not this person is not allowing themselves to go through and experience the victory of having their abundance. They get it, they receive it, they can show it, right? But they still end up in this Four of Swords energy. This is not you. This is the person that you're connecting to. You are the Six of Pentacles. The person you're connecting to is someone that needs to really look deeper rather than just looking at the surface of something. You might be dealing with somebody who's depressed. It's not funny, but it's true. It's true. You might be dealing with somebody that is, and they could be thinking whatever it is because of whatever consequences to their actions, whatever they acted on. Why does the collective need to know this? Why does the collective need to know this? Like the person that you're connecting to is going through something very heavy, harsh, but they still want to give you. That's weird. But this person has the inability to show up for you. Queen of Swords, you may be showing up as this person that may be recognizing this. You could be telling the person the truth. You already are, or already know the truth with the high priestess. Yeah. For some of you, you're being encouraged to leave this space, move into calmer waters, and celebrate somewhere else. Okay? Yeah, somewhere else. Your celebration is not with this person. Not saying that you got to abandon this person. What I'm saying is you may need to um, find your happiness somewhere else, because it doesn't seem like this person here that you're connecting to, although they want you, right? They want you. They enjoy you. They like you. Um, it's something about your body that they admire with this longing energy. And this is literal physicality, right? With that longing energy. But this person doesn't have it to give, or this is you. Okay, tell me about loss, grief, sorrow, pain. Yeah, like somebody is going through a lot. Tell me about loss, the hermit, a Virgo. Tell me about loss, ace of swords. Someone may even lose a new opportunity, a brand new beginning, or someone could be communicating some type of loss, something that they discover. Tell me about the hermit. You could be connected to an Aries. That was the emperor at the bottom of the deck of divine masculine. Tell me about the emperor, the three of swords. Yeah, someone is definitely feeling some sort of pain real time. It could be translated to their physical body with the ten of wands. And it could, like I said, it could be because somebody is focusing only on their abundance, right? And not focusing on their heart chakra. And the ace of cups is in reverse. But they want to come toward you, even though they're struggling. I'm not saying that you should abandon this person, um, collective, but you could still be there for them. But I don't think this should be a romantic connection. If this is a romantic connection, you could be there to support or whatever, but however that works for you. But pulling that person into your space on a romantic level will only stagnate you. Tell me, and I don't mean in love, right? This, I'm not a therapist. Tell me about the ace of swords. Tell me about the ace of swords. Yeah. I think what needs to be held or had is a honest conversation, a gentle conversation, and I feel like your person may be the person that may be wanting to come towards you and have this gentle conversation or honest communication with you. Tower and the Sun. Yeah. What is the collective's advice? Just don't feel like a romantic reading. What's the advice for the collective? Ooh. What is the advice for the collective? The Nine of Cups try to come out. What is the advice for the collective? Seven of Wands. Stand your ground. I feel like you already created some boundaries here with the Seven of Wands. I think you should stick. You should stick to it. Nine of Swords, Nine of Cups, Five of Pentacles, and Magician. I don't know. I don't know if this is saying this is what could occur. Nine of Swords, Nine of Cups. Your wishes with the Five of Pentacles could be, you know, you could be manifesting a loss if you come into this connection with this person. I don't know, something I'm hearing something about bad luck. I heard bad luck charm. I don't know, the Tower's here. Okay, you have to make a healthy choice. Yeah, for look, I'm not lying. You got the Magician, the Tower, the Sun, and the Page of the Ace of Pentacles, because that's that offer. If you accept it or take it or give it, I'm saying if you accept it or give one, the Seven of Cups and the Ten of Swords with the Four of Pentacles, don't do it. I don't know who this person is to you. Okay, this could be just a friend, a romantic interest. I don't know, but it doesn't feel like it's gonna bring you into the stability that you want, collective. If this is if this is not you and this is your person, okay, you could be this person and you may need to just put up a fight, right? Um, and work on yourself. Maybe really truly seek out, the hierophant. professional assistance, because you don't want to put your, I'm not a therapist. You don't want to put your, you know, trauma dump on persons. And this is not a negative thing, right? If a person is willing already, or themselves willing or able to accept your communication, because I feel like that's what's needing to be had. You should ask before I trauma dump on any of my friends, like, are you available? Right? And there's nothing wrong with that, right? Make sure that the people that you're opening up to is available, especially if you have to release, because I feel like somebody needs to go a little deeper. If this isn't you and this is the person that you're connecting to, have that conversation with your person, all right? Collective, this is your message. I love you. Bye.